Take 5 long, slow breaths. Maybe even start with your eyes closed. Feel your feet on the ground. Relax your shoulders, your neck, and your jaw. Feel expansion as you inhale, lifting up, and the contraction of your belly as you exhale. Good. Now tuck your chin towards your chest and then gently make a little half circle, rocking your head from side to side. Just gentle movements, working out the neck. And then bring yourself back through center, lift your head up and open your eyes. Take your right hand to your chest and then open it out, keeping your elbow bent, and go back. See how far the arm will go back with your elbow bent, and then bring it back to your chest. And then try it again, open. So be our inhale, exhale, hand back to your heart. Inhale, open, get a little bigger each time. Exhale, hand back to your heart. One more. Good. Now bring your right hand down. Lift your left hand up, place it on your heart. Keep your elbow bent and open your hand out to the side. Draw back your shoulder. And then bring your hand back to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Lower your hand to your lap. Tuck your chin in, round your back like cat pose. And then inhale, bring your hands to your hip creases and push your chest forward. Cow, the belly sticks forward. And exhale, round back into cat. Inhale, cow. Through your nose if you can. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And now just move your hands off your lap and turn them so your palms face forward and your spine is straight. Inhale your arms out to a T. And then twist to the left. Anchor your feet down and back through center and twist to the right. And center to the left. And center to the right. One more time in each direction. Just moving the spine in all different directions to get it warmed up. Lower your arms down. Roll out your shoulders. Now I want you to imagine that you're soon in the next pose that you're squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back so much that if you put a pencil back there, it would squeeze them. You would hold the pencil. So start with our hands, kind of like chicken arms here, with your hands on your chest. Open the hands out, but keep the elbows tucked in. And feel the squeezing of your shoulder blades. And then bring your hands back to your heart. And do that again. Kind of push the chest through, squeeze the shoulder blades. All 10 fingers are spread apart. And then hands back to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Hold your heart center, one palm on top of the other. Close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat. Breathe. Just notice in this moment what it feels like to be here, right now. Bring a little smile to your face, and we'll open our eyes, take our arms back out to a T, and then reach your arms up overhead. Take a nice long stretch up, and then exhale the arms down. Now through the center, palms face in towards you, towards one another. Inhale, arms straight up. Maybe you find this lift in your back where you can go back with your upper arms. Rib cage comes forward. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, palms face forward and go up. Exhale to lower. Now palms face towards one another through the center. And lower. One more time to each side, out to the side. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Palms face one another. Inhale, straight up the center. This time, lower your hands to your knees. Tuck your chin towards your chest, cat pose. And then slide your hands down your legs, coming into reverse fold. Take your time getting there. And then if you like to sway or hang on to your elbows, that's another option. If you need to widen your feet to feel more stable, do that. And we'll just kind of rock the baby. If you have a real baby, rock your own baby. All right, release your hands down if you're holding them, and then take your time bringing yourself back up to a seated shape. We'll scoot back just a bit. Got on my funky 60 pants today. Lift up your right knee and give it a couple kicks out in front of you. So moving the knee joint, checking it out. How's it doing today? Good, and then we'll lower that knee down. Let's check out the left knee. Hold on to it, give it a couple kicks. And then lower that down. Now we're gonna lift up both arms and then cactus your arms back. So squeeze, again, squeezing your shoulder blades, and then twist to the right. And come back through center, twist to the left, and center. Reach both arms back up. And then reach forward and dive over both legs. You can reach down a little further this time. Inhale your hands to your knees. Lift up halfway. Feel the stretch in your back. And then exhale, fold again. Reach forward, reach up. Mountain. Hands back down by your waist. Inhale, arms out to a T. Bend your elbows, cactus. Twist to the right. And center, twist to the left. And center, reach up. Reach forward. Reach down. Lift up halfway. Crown of your head lifts. Shoulders come down. And then exhale, fold again. Look forward, reach your arms out by your ears, and then come up using your legs. Exhale the arms down by your waist. One more time. Inhale, arms out to the side to a T. Bend the elbows, cactus. Twist to the right. Center, twist to the left. And center, reach up. Reach forward, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach out and press into the ground as you rise up. Exhale the hands down by your waist. Take a second and breathe. Good. Now straighten out your left leg and then roll open your right knee. The left leg's going to go straight and just roll to the edge. See if you can see the sole of your foot on the ground. Rolling that right knee open. I'm going to take a little side stretch here. Take your left hand up. Bring it over your head. And then lower that down. We'll do this 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, side stretch. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Good. Now take your right foot. I'm just going to bring my left foot forward and see if you can make a figure 4. So I'm putting my right ankle on my left shin over here. See if we can open that up. Now, see how I'm sitting? Sit taller. And this might be enough to kind of feel it in your hips. Just notice how that is. And then we're going to lean into it. I'm not going very far, in case you notice. I can't go very far in here because it's tight here. And then lean back and see if you can lean to the back of your chair and lift up your left leg. So I'm holding both legs on one. Ooh, that one's hard. And lower it back down. Uncross your legs, shake them out. And then let's roll, lift your left foot up and come to the side. See if you can put your weight on the edge of your foot. This is just kind of rolling open your ankle. And it's kind of good to stretch the shins because a lot of times we don't do that. Straighten out your right leg out to in front of you. And then reach your right arm up and over as you stretch to the left. And lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Big stretch. And then lower that arm down. Slide your right foot in and anchor your left foot somewhere on your right leg. And draw the knee out. So again, it's a rotation of the hip bone. Sit tall. And then just begin to lean forward. Put your weight into the sole of your right foot. I feel a lovely stretch on my left leg, on my left hip, and my right hamstrings. Good. Now this is the hard one. Lean back and see if you can lift up your legs with the left one on top. Right here in the abdomen is where I feel it the most. Ooh. And then we'll lower down. Uncross the legs and just shake them out, rolling onto the ins and the outs all around on the soles of your feet as you move your knees side to side. Good. Now, lift up your right knee and hang on to it for a second and just pull it up and then drop it back behind you. So I want you to take your right toes and tuck them under. If this hurts because you have some foot issues, then just keep your toes tucked. But if you can put your toenails on the ground, I want you to stretch the front of your ankle. Now let's slide out the left leg. So the left leg is straight. Take your hands down by your waist. And then inhale, reach up. And exhale, bring the arms down. See if you can feel it on the top of your right ankle here. Inhale. Arch the back. Keep the chin tucked. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Right. Now lift up your right foot, kick it out, and then lower your right foot. Now both legs are straight. Inhale your arms up, coming into a fold. Reach forward and then bring your hands down towards your shins or your knees. Option to tuck your chin in and stretch out the back of your neck. And we'll hold this for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly lift yourself back up. Step your right foot in, step your left foot in. Nice and tall. Lift your left knee up and then lift it up higher. And then we're going to set the left toes under the chair, tucking the toenails down and feeling the stretch right here in the top of your left ankle. Again, if you can't do it because you've got foot issues or things going on there, please don't hurt yourself. Just, do the best you can. Maybe just keep your feet flat. All right. Now we're going to slide out the right leg. So the right leg is straight. Inhale, both arms up. Add in the back bend. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, lower and release. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Lift up your left foot, kick it out, and then lower it down. Now going into our forward fold, arms rise up together. Exhale, arms come down together. Hold this for 4 breaths. We're going to get a little longer. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and rise back up. Step your feet in. And then we'll toggle our feet out nice and wide, coming into a wide stance. So we're going to take a little circle, spinning around, whatever feels good. If you have your own special way of moving around, do that. Make up your own pattern that feels good in your body. And then circle the other way. All the way around in the other direction. And come back to center and sit nice and tall and still. And then we'll bring our arms out to a T. Take your right hand and bring it over here towards your left knee. As you do that, reach up with your left arm. So again, drawing the right shoulder down, lifting the left shoulder up for the twist. And then we'll lower down, back through center. Arms come back out to a T. Take your left hand to your right leg, right arm goes up. And then lower down. Inhale, both arms out to a T. And then we're going to lean forward, going through the middle. Whew. You got to anchor down with your feet here. Now we're going to go to the left. Right hand can go to the outside of your right leg. Reach up with your left hand. Come back through center and switch it out to the other direction. Arms back through center. Let's twist again to the left. And center, twist to the right. And center. And then hands to your knees. Lean forward, bend your elbows, straighten your back. Keep breathing. Slowly lift up your head, straighten your arms, temple your feet back together. And then sit to the edge of your chair if you're not already. And then we're going to rock and roll up and down. Do a little boat pose today. So our boat is abdominal muscles we're going to be working. So when you get to where you feel like, okay, I'm ready, just hold the feet up. Take the hands out or up. Or if this is too much, put your toes on the ground. I find it easier here than my toes on the ground. But you have to find what works for you. So I'm feeling all my abdominal muscles activated. My legs are working, my glutes are working. And then if you're really good, touch down and we'll try it again a different direction. We're going to add on something to our boat. Catch your breath. All right, so you're sitting on the back of your sit bones, lean back, and then kick out your left leg, bring it back in. Kick out your right leg, ooh, and bring it back in. And left, and your right, and your left, and your right. One more to the left, last one to the right, and touch down, sit tall. It takes a lot of work to do that. It's our middle of our body that holds us up all day long. Breathe. All right, let's come on up to standing and work on some standing postures. We'll start by turning to the right side of your chair. And I want to go into working a little bit with our inner thighs and our hips. So if this is too much to put your foot on the chair, you can put it on a yoga block or you can just keep it where it's bent, your knee's bent. But if you can, try putting your knee on the chair. Right leg is going to be stable. You may want to scoot it out some so you get a good, and we're just going to go into some lunges here. So bending into this lunge. Again, you can do the same thing on the ground if you didn't want to put your knee on the chair, just like this. So many options. Feeling that inner thigh stretch. All right. And now let's come just to normal stance. See if you can toe heel your right foot so that your hip and ankle are all in one line, and then we'll reach up your right arm. So everything's nice and long on the right side. Inhale here. And then exhale, lean. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean to the left. Push your right hip to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, lean. Woo! I hope y'all feel that. And then right back up. Lower your right arm. And then we're going to straighten out this leg. So now it's the left knee is not bent. Again, you can do this on the ground with your foot on the ground. So you just straighten the knee. So either way works. And then we're going to go into a nice deeper stretch. So right hand goes up, left hand slides down your leg. And then lower. Let's do it again. Inhale, right arm up, stretch over your head. Exhale, lower. One more. And lower down. Good job. Step this foot in. Shake out your hips. And now hold on, step a little closer to your chair. And we're going to hold on with the left hand. Lift your left knee off the ground. So balancing on the right leg. Now see if you can bring it back behind you and find airplane pose. Watch it if you've got something behind you. See how strong the right leg has to be. Keep the back of your right knee soft, and then bring it back down and land your plane. Take a breath. Let's try it again. Start with your feet close together. Lift up your left knee forward, and then bring it back behind you as you fly. Don't hold your breath here. Bring your left knee back up. Crisscross it over. And see if you can bring your hands off of the chair and maybe go into a tiny squat. So working the outer hips and a little balance. And then uncross your legs, hands by your side. And then step out your right foot. Turn your left toes under. So right toes are facing 12 o'clock, left toes are 3 o'clock. And then bring your left hand to the chair and your right arm up. So just what we just did, but a little lower. Good. Now we're going to take the right hand down. Revolve it. Take your left arm open. So left hand reaches up, right hand stays on the chair. And lower your left hand. Reach up with the right hand back up, opening the twist. Bend into your left knee. Warrior two. Lower your arms, straighten your knee, turn your left toes in. Now we're going to step it in, come into tree. So find a little balance here. Hands together or hold on to the chair. Belly's in, head's up, shoulders are down, and your breath is smooth. So remember how we rolled on the soles of our feet. I want you to see if you can, in your balance, can feel like your all 5 toes are pushing down, like gripping the floor. Your heels are anchored down. And then step back out to star. And bring your arms up overhead as you step your feet together. And then hands to your heart center. Oh, very nice. Walk around to the left side of your chair. And we'll put our right foot on. You can scoot out your right leg just a bit so you have more space. And then we do some lunges. And this is just kind of testing it. How does it feel? Is it okay to do more or should you do less? Good. And now let's toe heel our left foot right underneath our left hip. So we got one long line. Left arm reaches up. Right hand can stay on your knee. Reach up higher with your left hand. And then exhale, lean. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, lean. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lower your left arm. And see if you can straighten out your right leg. And we'll use our left arm to inhale up as we slide down the right hand to the right ankle. And lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to take the left hand to the chair. Open it out. Oh, I forgot something. Bring it back out. And slide off. Bring that down. Shake out your hips. And go into airplane. Feet start together. And then we'll lift up your right knee. Kick it back behind you to fly. Inhale, right knee comes up. Exhale, lower your right foot. Try it again. Inhale, right knee lifts. Exhale, bring it back behind you. Inhale, right knee lifts. And then cross it over. See if you can come into our eagle pose. Plug in your inner thighs. Sink down into your knees. See if you can find a little balance. This one's really works for me. All right. Uncross your legs, sit back, stand tall. And then we'll step out with our left foot. Turn your right toes underneath the chair. Coming into our triangle pose once more. Arms out to a T. Right hand to the chair, left arm up to the sky. Lean back, see if you can point your chest up so the heart shines to the sky. Now bend into the knee, rise back up, lower the arms. Inhale, triangle. Now take the left hand that's in the sky, bring it down to the chair. And now see if you can lift your right arm up as you twist behind you. Good, and lower your right hand down. Bring your arms back out, bend into your knee, warrior two. Bring your hands up, turn your right toes in, step your feet together, bring your hands to your heart. Now for tree pose. See if you can find a little balance here in your tree. Point your knee to the left, lift your head up. And then when you fall out of it, shake it all out in your hips. And then we'll turn the chair so that we're facing the back of it. And hold on with your fingertips. Relax your shoulders, but stand nice and tall with your head lifting up. Now we'll step back our right foot and step back your left foot. We're going to do a couple cheetah poses here. So you don't have to go low. You can stay up high, but we're just going to bring the knee up and down. So up and touch down. I want you to feel your back around as you do this. You can tuck your chin in towards your chest and look at your knee. One more. Chin towards chest and then set it down. Walk back even further, go into your downward dog. Now sway and look under one arm and then look under the other arm. Just take a little sway. Good, now look forward and lift up your head, step in just one little tiny step. And we're going back to our cheetah poses with the left leg. So look down, look at your left knee, tuck your chin in, and then tap down the sole of the ball of your left foot. Ooh. There we go. Feel that strong back. Two more. Last one. And then let it go. Walk back into your downward facing dog and rest. You can sway your hips. Now we're going to go into a crescent lunge. So look forward and step your right foot to the chair and squiggle back your left foot. So your left heel is going to be off the ground. See if you can bend into your right knee. This is called a Crescent Warrior. And then see if you can bend a little deeper and straighten. Little lunges. Or your hips. Right, good job. Left foot's back, left hand's on the chair, right arm, reach it up, reach it back. Ooh. Lower the right arm down, straighten the knees. Bend into your right knee, reach your left arm up. Woo! And lower left arm. Bend into the right knee, reach your right arm back. And lower. One more. Bend into both knees, reach your left arm back. And lower, straighten your right knee. Hinge forward, make a little pillow with your arms. And take a rest. Good. Lift up your head when you're ready. Step in your left foot right behind your right heel. So my right heel and my left toes are right behind one another. If you can get them to touch, even better. So another balance pose. I want you to imagine you are on a tightrope. Squeezing your inner thighs and see if you can take your hands off the chair. Keep your head up, look forward. And then see if you can bend your knees, get a little lower in the hips. It's wobbly, but the chair's there if you need it. And when you're ready, bring your hands back to the chair and walk back into your downward facing dog. All right, look forward and step your left foot towards the chair. Squiggle back your right foot so right heel is off the ground. We'll take a couple of lunges here. So we'll bend and lower and straighten, similar to what we did with our foot on the chair. Good. And now bend into the knee. We'll start with lifting up your left hand, reach it up. Doesn't have to go very far. And lower, straightening your left knee. Bend into your left knee, left arm goes up, or right arm goes up. And lowering. Bend the knee, left arm. Exhale, straighten the leg, hand comes down. Inhale, bend into the knee, reach your right arm back. Straighten. Straighten both legs. Make a pillow with your forearms and rest. Slowly lift yourself up, bend into your left knee, and step your right foot directly behind your left heel. Bring yourself steady into balance. And then see if you can take your arms out to the side. Maybe try to bend the knees, explore just a bit, see what goes on. Eyes straight ahead. And then lower your hands back to the chair. Step your right foot next to your left foot. Stand nice and tall. And breathe. Good. Let's toe heel our feet out to the side. Point your toes out so they're out to the side. And then we're going to go into a squat. You're going to drop your knees down, your hips down, you bend your knees, belly's in, and then straighten. And drop down. You hear some snap and pops, that's okay. It makes a little crunchy Rice Krispie sounds. One more, and we're going to hold this one. And then kind of jiggle yourself into it. And you can even see if you can go a little lower, activating the muscles in your legs, really kind of pressing into the floor, keeping your head lifted, and then you'll feel your strong legs. And then we'll hold this for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs, toe heel them back in. Stand nice and tall and breathe. So depending on how high your chair is, this may or may not work for you. If your chair has a really tall back, it might not work. You might have to turn it around and go to the other side. Since mine's got a pretty short back, we're gonna take our left hand and right hand to the seat of the chair, going over the top of it, if you can. If not, turn the chair around. Depends on how tall your chair is. Now lift up your right leg. Now lift up your left arm. You can do this with the chair the other direction too. And then set everything back down. Do the other direction. Left leg goes out behind you. Right arm reaches forward. And set it back down. Then lean back into your heels. Reach both arms up. Exhale, lower your arms. Take your right leg, step it out to the right side. So it looks like this. We're just stepping it out over here. And then we're going to lift it up. I want to use my right leg, but lift it up and just do a little pulse. So getting the hip. And then step this leg behind you, just like we did a minute ago for balance, the tightrope balance. Now I want you to see if you can squat. And their knees may, if your feet can't touch, go beside them and just come into a squat. This is really good for picking up things. So going into the squat. And then lifting back up. Step your feet back together, give it a little shake. Do your other leg, step out your left leg, pulse it up and out to the side. And then bring your right foot behind your left, bend both knees and come into a squat. You can tell my left hip's a lot tighter than my right because going down on this side is like, ow, it's harder. So that's okay. You go to where you can. Don't force anything. Not a good idea to make it go. All right, when you're complete, come back up. We'll do it one more time in that squat. Drop it down as low as it feels comfortable to you. And stand back up. Toe heel your feet out underneath your hip bone so you're standing in a neutral position. Now hold onto the chair with both hands or your fingertips onto the chair. Lift up your heels. Lower your heels. Lift up. Lower. See if you can lift up and lift off a hand, maybe 2 hands, balancing on your toes. And lower. Try it again. Reset and go back up. Wobbling is good. It means the muscles are working. They're catching you if you fall. And then lower. Fabulous. Come back and have a seat. Get a little closer so I can see you guys. Use your feet to anchor yourself back down. And just take it slow breaths. Cooling off what we've just done. And now if you have something you can put your feet on, another chair, or I have an ottoman nearby or a couch where you can put your feet on that, then go for it. If you don't, you'll just have to straighten out your legs. That's okay too. And I find it feels better if I have something to put my feet on. So I'm just going to use my little ottoman here to put my feet up. And then see if you can kind of point and flex your toes a couple times. Again, you don't have to have something to put your feet on to do this. You can do this without it. Just legs are straight, sitting more to the edge of your chair. Now let's reach both arms up. Point your toes up and soften the backs of your knees. Hinging at the waist, come into a gentle fold. See if you can find a little bit more extension in your low back, mid back, and upper back. To get your upper back, your cervical spine, you might want to tuck your chin in. It'll straighten out the back of your neck. And then take a couple deep breaths as you fold. When you're ready to come out, start to walk your hands up your legs. Lean to the back of the chair and reach your arms behind you. Take the counter stretch, maybe even point your toes forward. And exhale the arms down. Bend your knees. If you can, keep your feet up on the support. If you're on the ground, again, knees are just bent. Bring your right knee into your chest. Give it a little squeeze and circle out your right ankle. And then we'll lower the right one down, lift up the left, circle out your left ankle. And lower that down. Now we're just going to come into a little butterfly pose. Come back to sitting up nice and tall. And go back to the edges of your feet. So if you can roll open, and again, if you're on not using something, your feet on, your knees are just rolled out. If your feet are on something, straighten your back. And then we're going to come into our little turtle pose. You can tuck your chin down, feel a bigger inner thigh stretch. You can hold while you're down here with your feet. You can give them a little massage. There's nothing wrong with just kind of putting a little pressure, especially the area right below your toe mound, your big toe right here. Just kind of put a little pressure there and give them a little massage. It's kind of nice. Feet take us everywhere. We got to love on them for a minute. Maybe your toes feel cold like mine do. All right, when you're ready, we're going to walk ourselves back up our legs and straighten them back out and reach the arms back up. And lower your arms down. So if you want to stay like this for Shavasana, I welcome you to do so. You have a couch or a bed or a floor nearby that you want to move into, you're absolutely welcome to do that. The other really nice thing, if you're able to get up and down off the ground, is to just put your feet on something. So oftentimes in my evening practices, what I will do is just lay on the floor and put my feet up on something. It's good for your back, and you can just really enjoy that shape. You can do it anytime, but it's especially good at night, right before bed. All right, so here we are. This is your moment to relax before you take on the rest of your day. So breathe slow. Enjoy every second of peacefulness. Beauty. The world has tricked you into thinking that beauty is tangible things. These things rest in your eyes, the cleft of your lip, the strands of your hair, the spans of your hips. But my love, the body is only a shell, and it carries your limbs, but does not hold your soul. Udali Kaye wrote that beautiful poem about body. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. And when you're ready, start to make movements again. Stretch out and fill out the rest of the space with movement. Maybe roll the shoulders, circle the neck. And then we'll finish out our practice with our hands in prayer. Thank you so much for joining us. May you be happy and healthy. Until next time, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Namaste.